What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. When it comes down to Lucid, a lot of people like to use the benchmark of 2025 because from now until then, there's a huge amount of catalysts, an astronomical amount. So I want to go through some of those catalysts with you, what that might mean for us as investors, bigger picture, and possibly how Lucid could 10x from now until 2025. So I'm going to go over all that fun stuff, but before I do, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe is always greatly appreciated. With that said, let's get right to it. So outside of the Pier, the next big vehicle that we can look forward to is the Gravity. So this is coming out in 2024, definitely going to be a lot of good things because based on their 2021 projections, you can see right here, it is estimated originally in 2023 to have 12,000 vehicles, jumped to 49, 86, and 134,000 vehicles. So far exceeding the Air. So like I said, the next big vehicle that we can look forward to that is going to have a massive amount of demand is the Gravity. So in among itself, that is a very big catalyst. And technically, more so probably even in Q3 after our earnings, they're going to be opening up reservations. So in among itself, that is a massive catalyst too. And what is going to piggyback off of the success of the Gravity and also the demand is this lower priced mid-sized SUV, which is estimated to be around the 50,000 mark. So again, I think based on the previous earnings and the whole success around the Pier, it goes to show that the market really wants lower priced vehicles, plain and simple. So I think this also is going to be a very, very exciting catalyst. And so moving on from all of this fun stuff though, there's also the Saudi Arabia facility, which again is going to be 2025, 2026. So this is going to be a very, very exciting thing. And a lot of people like to say, well, that's going to cost a lot of money. But based on all the other articles, the PIF is offering very low cost financing to Lucid based on right here, 3.4 billion in incentives and funding. And technically, it was a little bit more ambiguous on how this 3.4 billion was going to be given to Lucid or possibly even how the PIF is going to come up with that. But this latest article right here does kind of talk on that. And it's a very interesting concept. So they do talk on green bonds. So I've never really seen any other company do something similar like this. And of course, these green bonds, if you want to call them that or whatever they are, technically it's not all going towards Lucid. It's going towards other ventures, but clearly if you read the finite details, a lot of it is going to go to the automotive, what the PIF does support, which aka is Lucid. So in general, I think this is going to be a lot of exciting things coming forward, a lot of big catalysts. And technically, I know we've had a little bit more production issues, more so in the short term, but they still have talked on how hypothetically we can do 500,000 vehicles by 2025. And that's based on both of the facilities, the AMP facility and Saudi Arabia. So again, these are some very, very big catalysts. And these are just Lucid specific. If you're talking broader market, there's a lot of good things. So as you can see right here, it does say that hypothetically, let me just pop this back up again. Electric vehicles are slated to increase to a global share of 22% in 2030 and reaching 567 billion by 2025. Again, that little pivotal point of 2025, but clearly the demand is just going to go up and continue to do so. So I think in general though, on a small scale and a larger picture, Lucid is going to do a lot of good things. And of course, there's some other catalysts out there, possible Apple partnership, or even just other partnerships in general. NVIDIA, as far as autonomous driving, there's a lot of big things coming even more so before 2025. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. And so given all of these massive amount of catalysts, it does look like there is a good projection coming out by Investor Trip. So I really like this as far as it more matching to what Cathie Woods, how they present it at least. So Lucid Motors stock price prediction in 2025 being $125. And so they go over a fair value bull and a bear case, bear being $100, bull being $150, fair value being $125. There's some room for interpretation. Even my projections, I do see it a little bit higher because most likely there's going to be a very big rotation in capital, more so by 2025, but that's my own interpretation on that though. Clearly they do go on as far as the bull case being a luxury EV consumption soars in Lucid becomes #1 sought after electric vehicle, similar to what Apple did, which is a pretty good comparison, aka Apple, if you want to link those together once again. Fair value, scaled production plus strong EV demand which again, that EV demand is definitely there, and it should obviously push Lucid moving forward. So clearly that fair value is just more so just a broad market momentum and just EV demand out there. So I don't think that is really fair and accurate based on this. So I personally would feel it's a little bit higher than that, more so even around the 250 range. But again, maybe I'm too optimistic. Let me know your thoughts on that and where you see the Lucid stock price going by 2025. But regardless, even if you want to use the $125 fair value price prediction here, it still is a fairly good ROI. And personally, I think given the circumstances, especially more so comparing Tesla and Lucid, especially more so in 2019 when Tesla went through and became profitable, they went up very, very fast. I'm sure a lot of you were a part of that, or either just saw it going up in general, though Lucid is set to be profitable in, I believe it is 2025, 2026, if not possibly 2027, depending on how things go. But still, 2026, 2027 is when hopefully Lucid should go up very, very fast. So this isn't even just the tip of the iceberg. When you are investing in Lucid, you should be investing in the long term. I say this all the time. And even if you do just want to possibly 10x or just 2x or whatever it is, Lucid is a very good place to put your money. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence at the end of the day. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the price target and if I possibly did miss any other possible catalysts as well. So again, let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciated. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that, let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.